seriously, we have so much talent in this room, it's ridiculous. I was telling Greg earlier, like, it was on my mind last night to text and ask him if he would film, and look at him, he's filming. But I had already asked him to do a success story, so I was like, I don't want to ask too much, but thank you for doing that. And so do know that the next Super Saturday, as you saw at the bottom of the screen, it's going to be September 29th. So that's when the next one is. And we are going to talk about Coach Summit 2012. So, how many of you guys were able to go to Las Vegas this last week for, look at all the hands! Oh my gosh! Woohoo! It is insane, and it was like next time we should probably have like a Utah meeting, like when we get there, just to say hi so we know everybody's there. Because it's like, who's here? I don't know. Have you seen so-and-so? I think I probably saw maybe like 5 or 6 of you guys the whole time. I know I'm passing like, hey, hi. So it was a great experience. Does anybody have real quick, just like a 30-second quick summary or aha moment that you had from Summit that you'd like to share with us real quick? Yes, go ahead, Barbara.
It was really interesting because I always thought that I knew what my why was.
Yeah, come on up,
so
girl.
I was like, really? I've got this why down. I'm getting fit for my family. You know, I've got tiny lungs and a hole in my heart, and that's what this is about. Then I went to Monica
Gray.
the Balancing Act. Monica Ward, that's right. To the Balancing Act. And I walked out of there going, I hadn't done deep enough. I hadn't realized that my why was so much deeper than that. It wasn't necessarily about health. It wasn't about wealth. It was about engaging myself as a parent, as a spouse, as a person in my community, and connecting with people, because I put these walls up, and no one gets into them. And that's what Beachbody has done, is it has lowered my wall. It has allowed me to become a better person in life. And that's what I got out of it.
Goosebumps the whole time. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, so then Elaine and then...
I have been a coach for almost 3 years, and while I always understood what I wanted to help people, I wanted to do something else with it, but it was always the business part. I'm very driven when it comes to businesses, so that was the appealing part for me, and the workouts. And after being there, really this commitment just clicked in my head that I'm not selling anything. And that's just like, it's making a huge difference. It did it right off the bat when I was there. I contacted a couple of people, I think just like, goosebumps, because I contacted people right off the bat from Summit that I had not contacted before. Because I had this mentality that I was selling something, and I'm not. And I'm at peace with that 100%. When I approach somebody, I know it's coming from inside. I know why. I know it's good for them. I believe in what I'm doing, and more than anything, I'm trying to live it myself, and that just like makes it super strong. And the other thing I really got to is that I was kind of sailing with my eyes closed because I wasn't treating myself well. See, and I'm just putting a lot of work on that, like understanding what I'm talking about, going to that back office, watching the videos. And the last thing, and really that's the most powerful, and that's why it's the last thing I will say, keep it simple. Just really keep it super simple. Master list, hat list, who went to that video?
Which one?
The master list and the hat list, that was Kristen Dyer.
Oh yes,
See,
yes.
super simple. I'm doing that, and it's already paying off. I already contacted 3 people this week, had really good leads, and it was the easiest thing to do. So, just
awesome.
Whatever you find out, just it's simple. Like,
yeah.
That's it.
For sure. And Naya.
I learned to keep it simple really well. That stuck with me. Along with a bunch of the other stuff that stuck with me, but Summit, I think, hit me personally harder than anything has ever hit me. And they had a training there that I guess they've done for the very first time ever. It was the one, Part of Your Success. And it was actually sharing your heart, learning to share your past, and developing like family, your problems, everything that made you who you are today, embracing that, when you teach somebody else, because maybe you can understand them at a whole other level of something that they've gone through. And I feel like I've gone the past 7, 8 years of my life with my eyes closed, and it's very hard for me to say because I'm married and I have 2 kids. And I've never experienced true happiness the way that Doug Fitzgerald just, he broke my walls down. I just sat there and cried and cried. And I was like, you don't know what this feels like, because I'm a new person. I feel like that child that I was keeping locked up because experiences that had happened that I put her away, she's out now. I'm like, she's here, she's happy, she's bubbly. I feel completely happy, like I can relate to somebody else. And I can be like, guess what, I've been through that crap. And this is who I am today. This is what's made me stronger. It's made my wife stronger. Like she said, it brought a whole new meaning to my business and my personal life and my interactions with my husband and my children. So I mean, Summit has helped me personally as well as with my business.
I said 3 times, that was stuck. No, that is so awesome. Anybody else, real quick? We got like 10 seconds. Go.
I make it to all Summit. My husband's out of the country, but I drove down 6 hours to go to the training on Thursday, and then drove back. And it was
You went to Vegas and then drove back here?
yeah. It was so worth it. Tommy Migrant said, Beachbody doesn't need us to sell their products. They do very well on their own. They don't need us to sell Shakeology or P90X or anything like that. They need us to form challenge groups, because once somebody makes that purchase and they send it to them, they have no control over whether or not they get results for that. Well, our job is to do the challenge groups to help people. So when you're approaching somebody, don't think of it as you're a salesperson of the product. You are forming challenge groups. And then the other thing is that I've been doing it so difficult, and starting a new coach, and it's just invite somebody that you're talking to Facebook. Invite them to a challenge group. If you have not invited every single person on your friends list to a challenge group, you haven't worked your business. Don't be afraid to invite them to a challenge group. I'm not inviting them to this new shake or this new. I'm inviting you to a challenge group to be healthy. And then if they're active in the challenge group, invite them to coach. And then don't take anything personally. If they say no, they're not ready, just put them in a later category and then come again in another month. And it's just so simple. It was just like, duh. Invite. Really easy, really simple. So invite your Facebook. Seriously.
Thanks, Bernie. Briefly add, just quick little tip off of that, just always know anytime that you guys do share or express your passion about this stuff, if people are like, no thanks, or oh no, stay away, that's their loss. It's not you they're saying no to, it's Beachbody. And they're stepping away from the opportunity of a lifetime, regardless if, they were afraid of the business side, or they weren't ready to get healthy and say no to those Twinkies and Cheetos, and that's their loss.
And that's what Tommy shared, is he said, people aren't saying no to you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're getting that no, it might be because you didn't really connect with them. And so you don't know what they're really looking for or what they need. So when you are engaging people and making relationships rather than selling them stuff, then you're going to get more out of the business, regardless of what kind of business you have. You're going to get more out of a relationship. You're going to be a better parent when you ask questions first, engage what's going on, rather than just, you want to buy this? No? All right.
Yeah, no, seriously. And then that also, and we're going to be covering just some it's going to be recapping the video, so we'll be able to slide through like body beasts and stuff like that. But just real quick, just adding on what Carl said in the clip for those of you that weren't there live or maybe missed that session of the last session that we had in the big ballroom. he was saying, be careful what you watch and implement into your life. And that just reminds me, and this is, I feel like it's our responsibility to make sure that we prep ourselves. That means you need to be reading personal development. You should be listening to audio. On the way down, I was doing MJ Durkin's Objections. And then on the way back, it was Something of Excellence with Jim Rohn. So I'm my tongue. Anyways, it's in my bag. I can show it to you later. But just making sure that you guys are constantly feeding your mind and your spirit, positive, encouraging things. So that way, it's like you're putting on your armor. That's your armor. You have none of that stuff within you. Then when those people do tell you no and reject you, that's when you start to just come apart. And you feel like it's you, and then the mind starts to play with you, and you're like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You know how it fumbles and it trickles down. So that's one of the important things. When you go to sleep, make sure that you're ending on a good note. Making sure that on a daily basis that you are making that effort to read those 10 pages of personal development, at least 15 minutes of personal audio. Can't express that enough, so keep that in mind. And yes, Heidi.
I had a coach that I was working with once that was a business coach that really emphasized the power hour, starting off with exercise, then going into reading, and then going into meditation or prayer or whatever you choose. But then you start off physical and you end, mental, spiritual, so then that's what carries you throughout your day. And when I do it, it's a totally different day than when I don't. You can tell.
Awesome. So as you guys have heard the awesome experiences and the aha moments and light bulbs that have gone off during Summit, know the registration is open now for Summit. I believe it's booked for the next 4 or 5 years at the MGM, so that's where we will be reporting to. And registration's open, Coach Summit 2013. We've got awesome specials. The general ticket price is $275. Early bird special up to July 4th is $175. And and then new coaches $175 within the first 90 days of enrollment. And then they have the commit ticket, which is just the basic price for those dates, July 5th through 31st. And then end of the trend, it goes up to $250 after December 31st. And then they also have a payment plan, which expires January 31st, 2013. So if you guys remember, refer back into the back online office. Did he call it the coup? Is that what I heard him say? Yeah. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, that was nice. Sorry, delay. And then we have an amazing 5th birthday package. How cool is that? And did you guys know it was Arnold? He's it was his birthday that day that we did that big party. So, in case you didn't know, it was his birthday. I was thinking about that. But the 5th birthday package is only $555, and you're saving $228, 3 nights, 2 tickets. Such a deal. Such a deal. Partner up. It expires July 4th. So if you guys know of people that you roomed with this time, or thinking of coaches that you're just signing on so that you can be their encouragement and accountability partner, sign up now, take advantage of the discount, and get your little self to 2013 Coach Summit. Alright, so as you guys can see, brand new stuff with Team Beachbody that was announced at Summit. We've got our new chocolate vegan Shakeology, which is not replacing the original chocolate. Does that make sense? It's vegan, and then we do have a new chocolate Shakeology recipe. So they were talking about 2 different chocolates. So we have the original chocolate, no more of that. New chocolate, check. Vegan chocolate, are you with me? All right, moving on. Then we've got Body Beast, Derm exclusive, that mini driver, yes, and the mini driver. And then we also have the mobile enrollment app. How cool is that going to be? I'm like, can you imagine all the times that you've been trying to spread the screen and get the last person before 11:59? Do I know when? It's
the mobile enrollment
in summer.
July.
Thank you. Yeah, they said sometime in
July.
July.
For Saturday.
Yeah, they didn't give a specific date, but they said summer. All right, and then we've got the challenge pack guides, which we're going to get to. This was probably the biggest, like, oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Yes.
Because I feel, I don't know about you guys, and does everybody feel comfortable that we're okay to like skip through and like have the discussions that we're having? Because I feel like we're all on the same page. Keep going. All right. So, but knowing that those challenge pack guides, knowing what to do from start to finish with your team, because I've started probably 3 challenge groups since March or whenever, go 3 months back from today. I didn't do the numbers, as you know. But I've had probably only like 2 people from each group, when there were like 5 or 6, that truly finished the program. And that was more or less because I work a full-time job. I have 2 full-time jobs actually.
Yeah.
And I'm running my Beachbody business. So I have like 3 jobs, 2 full-time, 1 part-time. And, you know, just not being able to be as consistent as I want, because I feel like, what do I do today? Hi. You know, make sure you do your workout and all those things. But there were those certain personalities that needed a little bit more. And again, doing the GEMS training on August 18th I feel is going to be so huge for all of our businesses, so that way we know how to work and push people in the ways that they need to be, so that they can do what they need to do and the things that we've asked them to do. But I think the challenge pack guys are going to be amazing. Promotion Team Beachbody Cup, we're going to talk more about that in a minute. And then the challenge pack limited offer. That's going to be pretty cool for the month of July, to be introducing people to that, to our challenge packs, so they can get a trial and go on from there. Chocolate vegan, as you guys can see, 5 new superfoods, and there's no added flavor, no fructose. Retail $129, coach price is $97.46. How many of you guys got to try it at Summit? It's so good.
When was their trial thing? Because they said, yeah, go down there and try it.
I know, I ended up buying one because I couldn't find it either. But it was so huge. It was like a mall. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, it was ginormous. And then, of course, we've got the body do stuff. So, this is our new workout. We're going to be having, and if you want to be like Michael Neeman and Sajid, this is it. Oh. Yeah. Awesome. So that is coming out, and the coach price for that is only $67.39. Really cool if you know people that are looking to put on muscle and have that physique there. Yes, question.
One thing about Beachbody that I noticed, they announced a summit.
Okay.
One of the supplements they have, it's a super stuma.
Yes.
Military cannot take that.
Yes, and neither can professional athletes.
Or any
Thank you.
job that does a lot of drug testing.
Yep, it will show up in the test.
There's nothing supplemental. It's nothing bad. It's just
Right.
Can't tell the
something.
difference.
Yeah, here we go, right here.
Same as if you eat a poppy seed.
Which one is it? The Suma. Yes, Olympic athletes. It's not on that paper, it's on my paper. But yes, they're not supposed to. Any professional athletes, military.
That's why they took it out of the Shakeology.
Yep, exactly. So do know if you have anybody who is, you know, probably in the NBA, please don't get that to them. Recommended. But these are going to be, this is our line for the new, thank you for bringing that up. Tell me your first name again.
I go by Chubb.
Chubb, C-H-U-B. Chubb. Thanks, Chubb. I love it. But this is the new line that they're going to be having, going with Body Beast, and we'll just go on from this. But they do have a challenge pack that includes all those, so know that that's available.
Okay, question about the body beast. I don't know if
Go.
anybody can
Answer this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I probably can.
The challenge pack comes with all of your supplements and videos, but these people basically have to have a home gym to be able to do it.
No,
Just
No,
dumbbells,
everything's in modifications.
dumbbells, bands, and pull guard, and stability ball.
Yeah.
And
What kind of weight stuff? Because he's like, you gotta lift heavy if you want to get this
So you're
big.
thinking, what would you recommend to people that?
Yeah, because I want my husband to do this,
There's
but how much
some-
gym equipment am I gonna have to buy?
There's different methods. I'm doing it right now. I'm not going anything heavier than about 50 pounds on this one.
No, I knew there was something different. That's why I was like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of equipment. It's probably the most equipment intensive program that we have.
And they show on every move
There's
the resistance
modifications.
band. And they show with every move that where it says the best thing to use the stability ball.
Would you say with the equipment from P90X2 you should be able to do it, or do you need a barbell?
90% of those still get referred to.
Are the bands going to be as effective?
What's
Do you
that?
do the bands at all?
No.
Okay. Because I usually
Well,
like
that's
using
not true.
weights
There-
more.
There are a couple of things that I've done with bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like it okay?
Well, now you're going to do the body news, right? I'll go body news group.
Whatever it takes.
And then, does it have a barbell, or will I just use one with our pump, or?
Yeah, you can use one that comes with the pump. The easy curl bar is easier on the wrist when you're doing that.
Yeah, I want to buy a pump for me, but he wants to do body beats, and I'm like, crap, I'm gonna have to buy you a gym.
If you were to do just the base, what is it, coaches is like $67.
Yeah.
So really, that's not that much more for him to have this program and using more.
Well, my husband's a bodybuilder, and
Okay,
so
well, then
he's
yeah.
actually afraid to do this, because he's like, I'm gonna lose muscle mass, and I'm like, well, I want you to do it because I want to see before and after results.
And you shouldn't be afraid.
Love it.
I gotta test run this on
Yeah.
my
We can
life.
all maybe share like within our group page and everything, like any other, ask questions and, share anything that's worked for them or places to even get the equipment and things like that. So, okay, real quick, touching on derm, we know that this is a new product. For our facial, we have now a facial care, little mini line there going on, which is awesome, because now we have something else to offer our customers. So, benefits, we got exfoliation.
Was the
repairing.
introductory kit only for coaches?
I'm not 100% sure. Was the introductory kit only for coaches?
Yeah, it did.
There's, yeah.
But I thought the whole thing.
You actually looked at it and got off
So,
this.
4-piece, 30-day introductory kit on
Oh, okay.
correct. And then retail price is $39.95, coach price is $29.95. Okay.
Do we know at the end of the 30 days, will they get another 30-day or will they get the full 90-day kit? You know?
They're going to separate prices.
I do have a coach relation going to me. So,
Okay, I just didn't know.
no, you're okay. That's a great question. Let's all do our research. Okay. All right. So obviously we know that there's going to be tons of things in terms of helping people, decrease wrinkles and lifting and just looking younger for the most part is basically what this is going to do. And then, remember, this is the new chocolate version. Is this vegan, yes or no? No. Answer, you're following me. So this is our new superfood chocolate formula. So, thinking more on the dark chocolate side, it's having that more of a natural chocolate taste than the original version that we had. And we've got the moringa, coconut flour nectar, guo, Himalayan salt. It's got 2 times the fiber. It's got reduced fructose. This is awesome. And then lowered the sugars down from 9 to 6. Question?
Yeah, I've mentioned to people that I'm trying to talk to about Shakeology, and I mentioned that they have the vegan strawberry. And I say vegan, and that completely turns them off.
Really?
So I'm excited for the superfood, the new superfood. No, I can't. Vegan. I don't want to be vegan.
You know what's funny about that? Here's not talking about okay, so my French and his wife had a huge pump group on Facebook. And they were like, totally, we're not going to do the ultimate reset.
Yeah.
Well, they did the ultimate reset after several rounds of pump, and now they're vegan.
Yeah.
So it's where you get people.
No, I just think, in general, when we talk about Shakeology, just saying that there's a strawberry formula, and you have to really kind of judge who you're talking about.
I don't even say vegan. I
Yeah.
said instructs.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So, I had mentioned vegan to a couple people, and it seemed like that just like there was something weird in there that they couldn't eat.
Awesome. One more quick question.
One really quick thing I noticed with that too is I have major dairy issues.
Oh.
And the radio
system big time.
Wow.
It doesn't, I mean, I can drink it, but it really bothers me. I ordered the vegan strawberry, no problem, none. So, I mean, you can use that too. If you have dairy issues, it's a much better option.
Olivia?
Just walking through, this basically just gives you more options to be able to facilitate for needs like this, but also your new superfood formula will start to roll out into your home direct orders, and the old regular chocolate will start to phase out. So this will be the replacement of the other, and it'll naturally convert to your HDs. So if you want chocolate vegan, you need to change it to chocolate vegan, because when the old formula leaves and the new superfood formula goes into effect, it'll be this one that goes automatically into the HDs.
So people won't automatically start receiving this yet. It will be once we phase out the other chocolate.
As soon as sometime in July.
Okay.
So because it's August.
I know, right? You know. What was the other? I was going to say something. Somebody said something. I'm sure it'll come back. All right. Moving on. Oh, the mobile enrollment app. How cool. There's going to be a link in the back office for you guys to be able to download it. It's not something that's going to be like on iTunes app, if that makes sense. So do know once this rolls out in July, well, I'll just say summer. Once this rolls out this summer, then we'll have a link in the back office on how to download it and set up with it, okay? But pretty cool, yes?
Yes.
Oh, love it. Save me time. Now, let's see if I can say this right. Cordastra. Cordastra. Coming in summer as well. It's all natural herbal supplement, promotes energy, endurance, stamina, and a healthy immune system. There's no GMO, and then it has 1,000 milligrams of astragalus and 50 milligrams of, I skipped it, cordyceps. Read the label! So basically, the whole point of this is to know the benefits. It's helping promote the energy. Now, is this going to replace the herbal immune that's in the back office? Do you know?
I've not heard.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming this is probably a better version of that, because it is going to be helping the function of the immune system, combating aging, inflammation, fatigue, and stress. I really love the sound of that, especially being a full-time teacher dealing with germs on a 24/7 basis. I know, right? And then also supporting the digestive system, as does Shakeology. And so it's just an extra for those people like me and anybody else who is on the go, probably not getting as much sleep as you should. Oh, and huge props. I was gonna say, huge props to Ron, because he just worked the graveyard shifts. Talk about commitment, coming here, and he lives all the way like in, Sugar House, after working graveyard shift. That's commitment. Hey. All right, so now let's talk about, now that we've got all these awesome new things, challenge groups. Talk about challenge groups real briefly. We know that challenge groups is now just taking over the Team Beachbody community by storm. It's been one of the most successful ways to get people involved and know that, they're not only are they getting the program, they're getting the nutrition, the support, and the rewards. All of your people can enter in the Beachbody contest. Remember, daily logging in your workout, the $500 benefit, the $1,000 per month, and then also the Beachbody Challenge contest, for the 100,000, and there's just money out there for your rewards, just to basically reward you for being committed and being a part of the Team Beachbody community. All right, so again, the challenge group guides, and they are already, I looked last night, probably it's like midnight, they do have these up in the back office. Remember, it is only, was it P90X or Insanity? Insanity, Turbo Fire, Brazilian Butt Lift. Those are the three ones that they've got the guides up for. And again, those are the three programs they're doing that monthly $14.95 trial for customers.
Are they going to get one plus your other is on?
Thank you. I thought there was, I was trying to remember the difference, and I was like midnight when I looked at it. Yes,
So just really quick with those, because I have a Power 90 group going right now, it's so easy to take those, look at them, and just take the stuff and apply it to Power 90.
like kind of reverse, yeah.
Even if it's not for your group, it's
Very good, very good. She was just mentioning out loud that using the guides, even if it's not that specific program, kind of getting a feel of something that you could use within whatever format program that you're doing within your challenge group. Thanks. All right, let's see. So then again, we just talked about this. We're ahead of ourselves, and this is available through July 31st. So know that they can try it out for 30 days at only $14.95.
Shipping and handling is about $20.
Or you mean the sales tax?
Is it?
Yeah. Shipping and handling and sales tax.
So $14.95 isn't the shipping?
It's $14.95
So
plus
it's for
shipping
plus.
Plus.
Where's the plus
It's-
sign?
Right at the very bottom, plus local taxes, so it's like 20.
Oh, shipping and handling.
See, I'm the easy sale right here. I'm like, yeah, sign me up.
I thought wasn't the $14.95 shipping and handling, and then you have to pay tax on it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's going to vary state to state.
Awesome. All right, so the trial offer, this is how it works. Day 1, $14.95. After day 30, they're doing $205. So they're paying for their previous. So what they get, because in the beginning, they're going to get their workout and Shakeology. And they only paid $14.95.
They don't get the workout.
Huh?
They don't get the workout.
Oh, I thought it came with Shakeology.
No.
No, it does.
Oh,
It does on the 30th day.
Get it. Shit's on the 30th.
Well, but that's, but
This has been a huge confusion.
I know, because I went through this.
They get the
And they went all the way through it, so you get your
Right,
program
you're
and your
So no shake, so they only get the workout, no Shakeology. What is that?
get the workout and
Hold on one second.
Full challenge pack, day 1, you get a full challenge pack.
That's,
Okay, your challenge pack includes the first month of Shakeology.
yeah, that's what it is.
Shakeology HD number 1 is their first month as a HD order, and then it's billed
But they get billed 30 days later.
Exactly. See, yeah, that's right.
much later.
no, I was confused.
No, you're fine. I know it's new stuff, so we're all learning and growing
Totally not a
together.
problem, I just want to make sure it's straight in everyone's mind.
No, for sure. No, thank you. So they get the challenge pack, and then day 30, they're going to pay the $205 because they're paying for the previous month plus the new month, and then so on and so forth.
And this
So-
is whether they become a coach or they're just
Yes,
doing it as a
same
sport.
as how it is now. So you get this 2 Success Club points for a challenge pack. Now, do you know if they cancel, you do lose the challenge or the Success Club points. So keep in mind, if you do have and you're tracking your points, trying to hit Success Club, that you know that if so and so sends it back, that you lost your points. Question.
But
Or comment.
here's a thought that I saw is that don't promote this to everybody.
Yeah.
Use this for the people who have the money objection, because they end up paying more anyway. I mean, look at how much they end up paying. You know, so if so I've kept this for only people who I truly know just really want to work out and have the heart to stick with it for 30 days too, because you don't just want to give this to everybody and anybody, have a whole bunch of people return it all back because they didn't work out, they didn't drink their Shakeology. So save this for people who really are committed and have really deep why, but really and truly just, you know, that they just don't have the money for it. You know, I wouldn't go promoting this on your Facebook profile and say, everybody, $14.95.
Yeah.
Then you find out you're getting a lot of successful points, having them taken away, and no commission for a lot of work on your part too. Just a thought.
Awesome. All right, now to the nitty gritty. Remember, our biggest takeaway today is what?
Commit.
Cup.
When I
needs more teams.
Yes, when I do that again, I know I got this regional email, yes. When I do that again, we're going to say Beachbody Cup. So, what is our biggest takeaway today?
Beachbody Cup.
What is our biggest takeaway today?
Beachbody Cup.
Okay, so again, show of hands, who is already on a team?
Who's already on?
Already on. Okay, hands down. Those people that need a team, I have that notebook. We still have people that need to get on teams. Maybe if you guys want to, before we leave, get in a group of 5, be on a team together, hold each other accountable. If not, make sure you get on the phone right away, call your downline, get them on, get them on, get them on. This is going to be one of the biggest ways to move your business, and you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. I didn't do the one that was in January, and it was just a timing thing, so much going on, family, school, work, everything. And you know, now is my time.
Mistaken. A bunch of excuses.
Yes, exactly. And now it's like, animal, let's go. So, do what you guys can. If you guys need help, network with each other today before you leave, because remember tomorrow at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time, registration closed. There's no ifs, ands, or biggity buts about it. It's over. You missed the opportunity, so don't miss it. Get your 5, register online, be good to go. Alright, so the challenge is going to go from July 1st through August 31st. You can have 5 coaches on a team, a maximum of 1 diamond per team, and then team members can only be registered on 1 team, so you can't be on 2 teams, if that makes sense. And then you can't change after you submit your team as well. So be solid with who you're going to be with and rock and roll. Alright, so prizes. They have it in tiers this year.
You got exercises coming.
This time. Okay. Awesome. Welcome them. Have them hang out. Listen up. You might want to be in the club. Okay. Sorry. So 30 points. You are qualifying for success of 5 or 10. You.
Yeah, it's the next slide.
Oh, sorry. I skipped too many. Back. Okay. Anyways. So we've got, as you guys can see, earning 30 for tier 1, earning 60 for tier 2, earning 90 for tier 3. You guys take the initiative to go in the back online office to look at all the information. All of this is in there. So again, remember, you don't need to take this home. Go into your office. Run your business. Take ownership. Get this so you know exactly what you need to do in order to hit each of these tiers. All right. And then for top 4 to 10 teams, they get anything from a nano to a Beachbody body bugs. The top 3 teams will get iPads and their names engraved on a Team Beachbody cup. And then weekly prize winners will go to the top 3-point earning teams each week, and they also get a conference call with Mr. Carl Deigler. Love that man. Alright, so do you know that that's awesome? So maybe make that a goal for one of your team. 1 week, let's just kill it. Let's get Carl on the phone. Are you with me? Yeah. Alright, how to earn points. 1 point for every successful point. You get 1 point for every lifetime rank advancement. So anybody that ups in rank, Emerald, Ruby Diamond, so on and so forth. And 2 points if you qualify for success of 5 or 10. And then that's in July and August, and then you get 2 bonus points toward your personal and team total. That's a mouthful. Go back and read that later. Now, limit 50 points maximum per coach. So the max that you can get is 50. Make that a goal, knock it out the park, support your team, get her done. So, be on a team, register by when? What time tomorrow? 11:59. Bam, she's listening. She's with me. And then you can register online at Reg Online TV Cup. And upcoming events. Mark your calendars. Success Club Leadership. This is for 2-star diamonds and above. September 20th through the 23rd. And then Super Saturday, next one is going to be September 29th. Our Elite Open House is going to be for Elite and 5-star diamonds and above, which is going to be November 30th. And then, of course, the Grand Slam, our Success Club Conference and Celebration. This year is going to be not only a rewards trip, but a conference and celebration at the same time, March 20th through the 24th. So those of you that are earning or working towards that, that's when that is. If you need to know what the qualifications are, it's in the back online office. If you don't know, ask. Vital behaviors. These were 3 of the biggest things that I took away that Carl said to us. Invite. Invite as many people as possible daily to join a challenge group with you. Be a proof of the product. That means you're on Shakeology, you're doing the programs, you're a walking success story. And then again, personal development, reading your 10 pages, listening to your 15 minutes or longer audio of something that's inspiring, encouraging, positive to feed you to keep going and drive you in this business. And then, most importantly, remembering why we're in this. To help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy and fulfilling life. Alright, now, that is the end of our presentation. Any questions, comments right now? Alethea, do you have any closing comments?
No, just wanted to say thanks so much for coming. For those of you that were here earlier, we really want to make a drive for the Utah groups to be able to have resources and things come into your community and be able to help you build your business. It's always funner to have more energy.
Yes.
When you have a new coach that walks in, you don't want them to walk into a meeting that's small. You want them to walk into what we are. How did it feel? Who went to a summit? And how did it feel walking in with over 5,000 coaches? Do you understand what you're a part of, right? Like, then you can synergize, you develop these relationships, and what's working for you, and it is so much more fun to build in mass, because we build singularly every day, right, coach by coach, but we come together for events and for meetings, and so I just appreciate the track for those of you that did come. I wanted to say thank you to the council that is set up to help with the meetings, so I have those, I think there are maybe 3 or 4 of you guys on there, Deanna and Lori, and Shakria, and we're getting Louise on as well. So if you have questions about venue, and by the way, we need to decide if we're going to do the next Super Saturday up north. If so, the issue has been locking down a space. Let's find our coaches locally, let's get them out, let's come together in community huddles on a regular basis, at least at minimum every quarter, and let's grow this market, guys. We've got fast-growing markets, and the only difference is, usually, is when we start to come together. In Southern California, I had 8, 9 different mini Super Saturdays. We got most of that washed out. Everybody comes together, and they haul from South LA to San Diego. A big trek for a Californian. We can do it here in Utah as well. So. Do it! Real lastly, just on a closing note, I want you to know that it's very meaningful to Beachbody corporate and staff as to what you guys do. We know that Beachbody is only Beachbody because of what coaches are willing to say. And Greg, thank you so much for sharing today. I was so excited, so proud of him to do that. It's probably not something easy or comfortable, but he did it. But you know what? It's about growing. You're going to grow the most personally in this business, far beyond anything else. And if you really want to be a part of something significant, you walked into Summit with over 5,000 coaches. We have over 80,000 coaches in the network. We're continuing to grow. We're on a mission. It's not just about, take a drink and walk away. It's about really changing lifestyle and lives and really creating some community of proper and better habits for everybody to benefit from. So thank you for all that you guys do and your contributions that you're doing forward to carry our mission.
And let's give if you guys don't know, Alethea is our Western Regional Manager, and she, having her here, that's huge. That's huge. And the next time we have an event, we get bigger numbers, quadruple. Not even double, quadruple, or single, you know what I mean. So, but know that it's huge to have her here, and just a huge thank you for you being here, and just your input and your presence alone is just awesome. So, huge applause for us.